174,000. They're off along the inside. There goes Grin from ear to ear out for the lead. Sign of Success gets away in second with Cammy Best third. Sharky Spur comes away in fourth. Inside there is Heartbeat Mindell. Banker Jack takes back, caught 3 wide early. Is Relentless Yankee, the trailer, Diver Space. They move on the turn. Grin from ear to ear by 2 lengths. Sign of Success got away in second, 2.5 more to Cammy Best. Then there's a gap of about 2 to Sharky Spur, 27 flat. For Grin from ear to ear leads it by 1.5 lengths. Sign of Success sitting right there. 2 back Cammy Best, same margin, 2 Sharky Spur. Heartbeat Mindell gets underway now from 5th. Already out there, Relentless Yankee. Then it's Banker Jack and Diver Space. They go into the clubhouse turn. It's Grin from ear to ear, cutting it out. Sign of Success sits second. Coming to the outside, Cammy Best in front of Sharky Spur. Ducking in there was Heartbeat Mindell. Then it's Banker Jack, Relentless Yankee, and Diver Space. 56 seconds, a moderate half for Grin from ear to ear, who's got the lead. Cammy Best on the outside. Sign of Success, a perfect journey. Sharky Spur covered in 4th. Up the inside, 5th is Heartbeat Mindell. Then it's Relentless Yankee. Banker Jack and Diver Space trails into the final turn. Grin from ear to ear continues to lead it in 1:23 and 2. Grin from ear to ear. Sign of Success. Cammy Best. Sharky Spurs coming 3 wide. Inside is Heartbeat Mindell. They come toward the top of the stretch. Everybody's after Grin from ear to ear. The closest pursuer. Sign of Success. Heartbeat Mindell going to get loose soon at the top of the stretch. It's Grin from ear to ear and Campbell. They're sprinting the wire and nobody's going to get them. Grin from ear to ear wins it easy. Sign of Success. Heartbeat Mindell completing the try. Sharky Spur, $151
earned this year. John Campbell for Brett Pelling in Perfect World Enterprises, Old Westbury, New York. And we'll head out to stallion duty next year. Grin from ear to ear, a tremendous campaign this year, 280, 220, and 210.
Makes him stand out for you?
Well, as I said before, the fact that he's raced so hard and so long last year and this year, it's his toughness and heart. I mean, he's just very determined, and I think he's actually better now than he was when he came out in the spring. And I think that's a tribute to Brett and the job he did training him. But he had something to work with. This is a real tough horse and a top colt.
Thank you very much, John. You had a great campaign during 1999. Look forward to seeing you in the new millennium. Brett Pelling has been the leading trainer in harness racing for, you go back through most of the 1990s, started with basically a claiming stable and has become an outstanding colt conditioner. How about Grin from ear to ear? Did you know right away that he was going to be a good colt when you got him? You didn't break him or bring him here, but you got him during his 2-year-old season. What did you think of him when you got him, and what do you think of him now?
Well, naturally, I was real excited to get him because I chased him enough his 2-year-old year to realize how good he was. I thought he was one of the most gifted, gated 2-year-olds that I've seen. You know, early in his career when he won the Wilson, he was just absolutely phenomenal. He had a couple of problems later in the year, but you know, good horses come back, and I can't say I was overly confident that he'd be here at the Matron in December. But you know, like I say, good horses have an ability to go on.
You have a lot of success keeping a horse going a long time, Brett. Last year, you won, well, for the first 3 years of the Progress Pace, and last year in the Matron, you won with Browning Blue Chip. How about Grin from ear to ear? What is it about him that stands out for you? How will you remember him as years go on, as now he goes to stallion duty in Canada?
Well, the great quality with the horse is that he wasn't sound, and he's been able to go on and finish the year sounder than when he started the year. And you know, when you're around a lot of horses and a lot of good horses, usually what happens is they go the other way. But for the horse to be able to do this, it's a great quality to go the stallion shed with.